So,
this
what is
one
the total
Yep.
point today?
Yeah, you can cross.
This part you can cut, right?
Yeah, you can cross up.
Okay. So.
You're
Just
still
record it,
kind
right?
of far. Why is your chair high like that, bro? Just pick it. Hold on.
Because you want to be in the video.
गर्दैन त हौ
Sit over there. I don't upload anything. यिनीहरू कहिले छिटो आएर दिन्छु त लिँदा
I think Saturday is.
Yeah.
We just done this without it.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our third sprint question of meeting. So we have tasks that have been assigned to each member of the team. Do you have questions?
Yeah, I think you should list out the taxes so we have them.
Yeah,
Okay, so 5.4, Ajibola, as the PO of the project, I want to have statistics of the site visitors so that I can know more about the numbers of interested prospective students. That's for Ajibola. 3.3, that's for me. It says, as a Fleming College recruiter, education officer, I want to know how prospective students learn about the program so that I can determine the most effective means for soliciting inquiries. It's a form. 3.4, which is for IFATA, it says, as a Fleming College recruiter admission officer, I want to know why a prospective student who inquires about the program does not apply so that I can determine if there are changes to the application procedure that will lead to higher enrollment. 1.12 for Andrea. It says, as a prospective student, I want to know if this postgraduate program is connected to others at Fleming so that I will have an advantage applying for admission to a second program. Olavika, 1.3, as a prospective student, I want to know what kinds of jobs and positions graduates of the program have secured so that I can determine if completing the program will further my career development. 1.10, which is for Sharon. As a prospective, that's you? Oh, sorry, Shova. As a prospective student, I want to know the benefits of Fleming's program compared to other Ontario's colleges that offer the same program so that I can pick the one that is best for me. 1.14, this is for Sharon.
yeah.
As a prospective student, I want to know about the housing options available in Peterborough so that I can decide where I want to live while completing the program. 1.8, which is the last one, is also for IFATA. It says, as a prospective student, I want to know what financial aid is available to students in this program so that I can determine if there are financial resources available to supplement my current resources. So these are our user stories for our upcoming sprints. And not forgetting, we also have some from last sprint that are still in progress. So anyone needs any clarification? No? Okay. This one?
What happened?
I thought I was assigned 2,000.
Oh, because like what happened is like she thought that was me on accidentally assigned. So like at the very first beginning she didn't assign me as soon as that. So I was like, am I not doing anything?
I have 3 tasks assigned and then now it's 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everybody's fine with your tax, yeah?
Yeah, I think everybody.
So are you happy with the task?
And you have to.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm the only one who has 2 this week.
Yeah.
So how many sprint points do you have this sprint? How many points do we have?
I think just 1.
So who got the second tax that was assigned to, which was,
Is it not gonna want to?
So we need to
Yeah.
remove 1.2.
which is
How much point is that?
1.12.
1.2 because my tax was
Said it's not
approved, right?
connected.
Yes, you can
So-
just add it to
Just
it,
add that back.
something.
1.2. How much the weightage is for that?
So Ajibola, like you are saying, what should we do concerning our user story so that we can have we can get familiar with where we can find it before our next.
Okay, so what I think we should do is maybe our next meeting,
Can you speak up louder?
maybe our next meeting,
Uh-huh.
like during our next meeting, because I'm currently updating the navigation again,
Okay.
then everybody can have a look at it and identify where they think this thing should be, like under each, where the task should be, right?
Okay.
So we can all be on the same page. And also, after doing that, we can now align it, I can now reassign it.
Okay.
And like I said before, during the last meeting, that everybody should update their task a day before the lecture to avoid this back and forth. Because when I was trying to update Shuva or digital finance, I realized that you are going to have a lot of drop down. Meaning once you click on it, you are going to have like 10. So I feel it's too much, like it's too long. That was why I added it to,
Yeah, but
you understand?
Yeah.
So assuming she has added it since maybe yesterday and I added it and everybody look at it, we can still say, "Oh, let's do it like this." You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for us to work as a team, we need to get these things on time. If not, 9 minutes is always a problem. Because I'm sure if this thing was added since yesterday, we are not going to have this issue again today, right? So that's what I have to say.
Okay,
Like, I have-
before you come in, right, another thing concerning the menu. If there was this form that you put up and then we saw it on the contact us, was it
Yeah,
contact us?
the student experience.
So like I have.
Do you think it should be on the
No, I
contact
think,
us?
no, it shouldn't. Everybody will work it out again. It's part of the reasons why
So-
Gada took his,
So like
his back.
I have some suggestions, right? So
You're interrupting.
You should, you just wait, once you complete and then. Sorry.
So I think Ashibola, I think what we should do is just to mirror the Fleming website, the way they've arranged their website, right? Just see.
So that is what we will do.
Under admission and aid, how to apply. Everything that people have posted.
Under admission and names.
Yeah, all of these things should go to, like the financial aid, the one I'm gonna post, the one that show up post the tuition and fees, admission, everything about admission, is under admission and aid. Then study, you have the areas of study, those course, learning outcomes and all of that. I think it's just something like this, because she keeps referring us back to the
The
website.
Fleming, yeah.
So I think you should just open this website and mirror what is here.
Okay.
Okay, Sharon?
So I just want to add like this will be the best solution because now like this sprint 3 has like everybody has like pretty much pages one, not the form one, right? Like most of them, right? So why don't we just before we publish the page, like publish like, just before we write the content in the page, let's name the page and publish that page so that when we are operating it, so that Ajibola can navigate that and when we are operating and we can find we know that there is in this spot there is our stock and so because
Yeah.
we will be more familiar, right?
Yeah.
So let's I have a housing storage, right?
Add the
So
topic first?
I'll just
And once you
create a
have the
page.
page,
Yeah, just
you
create
can
the
go
page.
and add whatsoever
Yeah,
you
yeah,
want to
yeah.
add, yeah. But
That-
like he said, do it earlier so that once he arranged the menus, you will be familiar with where your page
Yeah,
is.
and then when we go to that place, creating the stuff, we can be familiar where it was and then
So
so
if
that there
possible-
won't be any
Yeah, so if possible, we should be done before the last meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think if
we
that's,
should
if
be
that,
done.
that would be better, so
Exactly.
by then we can identify where our taxes are, then.
Because-
so
That's why, like, I
we can
usually
work on
do,
the
right?
last,
Because what is like what I can find is like what is the main problem is like we are waiting for the last moment
Yeah.
to publish the page, and now so because he can't do anything before until the pages are published, right? And like so at the last moment everything becomes like too quick, hectic for like it's piled up, right? So let's because this sprint we have like all the pages. Let's upload the page only with the name
The
on
title
it,
page?
with the
Title
title
only?
on it, right? So that because we need to add the content, right? So once to add the content, we need to navigate the page and
I just did mine now.
Yeah, that's the way. Yeah.
Alright, so that is
That is-
what we are supposed to do, how to do. We've discussed what we've done, right? So far,
So
for
what
last
happens
sprint.
okay, well, review, I think this is like a retrospective meeting, right? So that's what we call it.
It's like, it's actually a meeting, it's not a,
I understand.
it's not a
It's not
sprint.
just
Okay.
Because, I mean, nobody has started.
Nobody
Yeah.
has to.
So that means the retrospective, I think, because it's part
So
of the things.
definitely nobody has issues with their taxes.
Yeah,
you
so
know.
Yeah.
that's right. They
Because
can't just
it-
update the Kanban board.
Now, right?
Yeah, sorry, the chapter, because she moved back from user stories.
Yeah.
So how many sprint do we have? Like points? We should have like.
Normally, we ought to have 123 left.
Yeah,
but she
so-
took
But
back
she
like
took back
4.
four.
So mine 1.2.
So we need to.
So we have to decide.
I think we always said it was minus.
I think it's from the sprint two she changed the stuff.
Again, as it seems like too many people are moving it.
No way.
No, like it's moving now.
Is this what this looks like? She said this is okay. Because I thought it was.
That's not it is, no. Which one is that? Okay,
No,
one down.
for the, yeah, burn down for the project. Did she say it's okay? She didn't say anything about it.
She changed the bro for
The
the.
burn down for the project.
So she changed.
No, she didn't touch.
She didn't
This
say
is what I
anything.
did yesterday.
No, she
And I
didn't.
wasn't sure.
Actually.
She noted this pen too.
There was this sprint two that she looked at.
Okay, let's just update this print too, and then.
Yeah.
So we have, we
So
have.
when people are clicking on it,
Yeah.
please try not to click on it. I think
I'm
it's.
not clicking on it.
Is it showing this?
See,
Okay, everybody is
Ola,
showing Martin.
Yeah, so we have 2 or 3 actual work. One. Sorry, so what we are correcting. Can you call out the user stories you took back to the
1.2 is 5 point.
1.2 is
5 point. So you deduct 5 point on that.
So it's 1.2 is
Dimension of that
5.
bit.
So 1.2 is 5, what else?
She took
1.11.
1.11 is 5, that's 10. What else? I know she took a Nicolas on which is 5.1.
5.1.
Yeah.
5.1 is 5, that's 15.
Then 1.1 was that SK.
Sugar, 1.1 is 8, that's 23. So, yeah,
That's
so
okay.
23
Plus.
minus, so, yeah, it's minus 23 minus 203, that was 180. So that means we did 180. Right? Hope my math is correct. 180. So that means we're moving here to sprint 3, we're moving 5.
2 or 3 minus what?
So we're moving 5.1. Right?
Yeah, 5.1.
1.2.
Let me just write it, please. 5.1. Sorry. 5.1. What else? 1.11. Right?
Did you do that one back?
So what else?
1.1,
1.1.
1.2.
Is it 1.1?
Yeah, 1.1.
Okay. And 1.2. And what else? 1.11.
Yeah.
So this is 1.1. So it's here. project. So I'm just gonna say we did 180. That means we have 126 left.
Yeah.
So how do we do it?
Now the burn up. I'm always confused with the burn up. I don't even know.
So
I think this will
no,
be
no,
given
like,
wrong.
I think for the bond down, right? Actual needs to be the exact number.
She
Like
said we start with 0 for the
Yeah,
bonus, right?
yeah.
And there's still
Yeah.
there's still a 121
First
somewhere,
one,
so
yeah,
I'm
so
sure we'll
the
change
thing
it to
is, yes.
0.
yeah, one up should be 0.
Yeah.
One down should be the actual number.
So what else?
If that's 0, then it should be like
So we did 39 for the first week, end of sprint 1. So end of sprint 2, we've done 180, right? So is this correct?
No.
error formula.
There was a formula there, I'm not seeing anymore.
Oh,
About
there was a
business.
formula.
Yeah.
Here?
You see,
Just,
True.
just
it was
over press.
easier manners, has
Press
different
one,
nice
press-
manners.
press
Okay, I just, I.
They should be plus.
So I was supposed to put the one. Okay, we plan to do 1 point. Oh my goodness.
So if there's a formula there, the formula is showing E14. E14 is E14 is 39. 39 plus D15. D15. There's nothing in D15. That's
So
where
that
the
means,
problem
yeah,
is.
that means this D. ought to
That's
have
where,
something
yeah,
in it.
those are where the figures are supposed to be.
Yeah.
Let's check the sprint 2. Since that one
There
is
something-
correct.
Yeah, there is something actually in sprint two.
Sprint 2 is like there is a mistake on the sprint 1.
No sprint, we're done with sprint 1.
Yeah.
I think she looked at it and that was okay.
So we are missing the actual part, actual points in the
Yeah.
scroll down.
We are missing the actual.
Yeah, we are
We're
missing
missing the
actual.
actual, so that's what we did. So that's why you're supposed to put that 180 that you're talking
The
about.
180, right?
So if we put the 39 here, yeah, put 39 there. What's that?
Okay,
39. No, not there.
No, not there.
Not there, yeah.
Actual point.
39,
Yeah, first sprint 1, then 180.
180. But then this formula is, okay.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's correct. Then 180, then we haven't done anything. We're supposed to, so there's nothing should be there yet.
Because
You get it?
it shows that we haven't done anything, that's why it's like that.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
What about the spring? So I thought she turned something to 0, the start. Okay, she said for the burn up, nothing should be there, start should be 0.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
0.
So what are we changing now? We started with 203, what we achieved is 140, 180,
Which one are you checking?
It's sprint 2.
sprint 2. So all we achieved is 180. So where do we subtract that 23 from?
This is for the one down.
Yeah, for the burn up, I'm gonna subtract it from the last sprint. So 60 minus 23, that should be 37. So I'm gonna write here for the last one, we did 37, and it's going to change now.
Yeah, so the remaining 23.
So 123, right? Then for this one, I'm gonna change actual to 20. Sorry, 37, right? 37 is 5. It's going to change. So we have 180 there, right? Okay. That should be it, I guess. Right?
So why did this thing interrupt
Andrea.
why did the plan, why did the actual interrupt the?
Yeah, it's crossing it. It wasn't
Yeah,
crossing it before, right?
Yeah,
Actually,
but
it's
it's
zero.
crossing. That's why it's.
Make it actual as a 0.
Huh?
Actual make it as a 0.
It's 0. Oh, no, actual 0.
Yeah.
We didn't do nothing.
No, like she said that like for the bond down,
Yeah.
actual needs to be 203 like the amount we did, and
Yeah.
for the bond up it
No,
should be
it's
0.
correct.
It's zero.
It's all
There's There's nothing there.
That's for the meeting.
Okay, so the meeting is done.
Yeah, I think that's 15 minutes.
Okay, so I don't know, man. But this is all we have.
Yeah, so let's pass and then can we do one before the end of the week?
One of the stand-up. I
Yeah.
think we should even do all three. I mean, today is Wednesday. We have Thursday,
Yeah,
Friday.
it's just 15 minutes,
Are you-
please.
are you
like,
now?
for some people
Is it right now?
who have to be to work,
Yeah.
right? You can just take time off. You don't have to talk through the whole stand-up, but when I ask you to just say something like your progress, what you have to do, if you have any challenges. And then just say something, because if you cannot talk too much, again, you can add a text in the group, you know, to clarify your.
Can we do it on Friday?
Yes, I'm actually thinking about doing one on Friday.
Yeah, Friday's
There's nothing
What time is it?
done, there's nothing actual. there's
Friday.
So this is what it looks like now.
Silver is not really the whole thing.
Friday.
Friday I'm good.
Be good for Friday?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have
Like anytime?
And yeah, anytime. And Saturday also.
Well, this
can
chat
we
is
do
like
it?
one.
Yeah.
Saturday, before 11.
Yeah.
You are free?
Yeah.
What time?
Saturday?
In the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the morning.
I start work at 8:30.
Start working at 10?
8:30.
So let's do it at 7 o'clock.
Yeah,
or 8 o'clock.
let's.
Saturday morning?
Yeah.
7 or 8
We start work at 8:30, you want us to do the meeting by 7.
But should leave the house what time?
Like, you're gonna get dressed within that time.
What time do you leave the
I
house?
take the 7:30 bus.
Oh.
You don't have to.
Let's do it.
What about
Then
Friday?
No, we
Friday,
Friday,
Friday.
we doing one on
Yeah.
Friday. Yeah.
And Saturday in the morning.
7 in the morning.
So 7 in the morning? What's for?
No. I'll be at home.
Actually,
What do you want?
7 in the
Eh?
morning.
Adibala was not listening before.
So, okay, so,
Let's do one tomorrow then.
What about?
What about today evening?
Yeah, today evening.
So-
Tomorrow.
After Jenny's.
What time are we doing on Friday?
Okay, what about after Jenny's class?
Yes, we can do
Yeah.
that.
After Jenny's class.
Think
okay,
about
so
it.
we can do one.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to do that.
So can I set it up for at least 7?
It's just be in the college and.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
What do you think?
What time?
7 or 8?
No, 5:15.
Like today?
Because that's another thing, right? I don't want to set up a meeting, right? And people haven't started doing their stories. So if I ask them, what have you done?
Yeah, because of
Well,
this
mostly
period.
you want to do something and then.
Yeah.
We can't
Let
do
us
this in a
say
group.
we are.
Yeah.
You can't have
Yeah,
a
me
meeting.
seriously.
So is this
Oh,
the
because
Senate
what I've
one?
done between 9 and